Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards today from the amazing Sandra from World Illuminator 11. I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine, the Secrets They Never Tell, and the Divine Masculine, Honesty and Realisations deck. So let's see what they want to say to you today from their heart. And they're gathering the strength right now to make changes to be with you. You're their wish fulfillment. You're their dream. You're what they dream about. And they want to come to you. So let's see what they want to say. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. Straight out. Wow. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to you today? What's on their mind? What's going on? So I'm taking out anything I feel is jumping. I feel the 2 cards are the most important ones. So I'll do them in the order they came out. What do they want to say? Wow. Okay. So very clear cards coming out. Very clear. So the first message is, look at this home. My true self knows that you're my home. My true self knows that I belong with you. Their true self is the person they really are inside when that mask is off. They know inside, through their intuition, their feelings, their heart and soul, that you are their one. And they're saying, with you, I know without a doubt that I have found my home. I'm coming back home to you. Now, home is not a building or a location or a place, it's a feeling. It's the way you feel when you look into each other's eyes, because the connection feels like coming back to the self. Twin flames are one. So when you look into each other's eyes, you become one. When you make love, you become one. When you hold each other, you become one. When you sense each other's energy, you become one. 2 become one. So this is a huge message about the knowingness that you belong together. So don't worry about labels or if they understand the twin flame journey or any of that. Just know it's a feeling inside of them that they know where they truly do belong. And their true self knows that. And they are becoming their true self, their authentic self, their best version, to be able to find the strength to come home. So they are saying to you, I am coming home, back home, because they've always been there with you in spirit. And you've had many lives together before where they found the way back to you. And they'll find the way again. You'll find your way to each other because you are magnetic beings. And it doesn't matter where you live in the world, what you're doing, what the circumstances are. If you're meant to be together, the universe will create a way. Think about how you came together in the first place. Beyond all the limitations and the fact that you may be in different places or different circumstances or different ages or whatever, the universe found a way to bring you together then, and the universe will find a way to bring you together now. So you have to have faith in that, because they're showing you I am coming back to you. Now you may see eagles in flight, because eagles in flight are that sign that they are coming to you. If you see an eagle about to take off, they're still thinking about what to do and how to do it. If you see an eagle coming into land, they're nearly there. So they're saying, I'm coming home to you because that's what my true self is telling me to do. I'm going through my awakening and opening up to my true self. So they may actually be experiencing things right now. They're opening them up. It could be that they are experiencing loss or grief in some way. Or they may be going through a big change in their life. It could be a financial change. It could be a job change. They could be going through something with the karmic partner. There's something going on that you may not be aware of. Maybe you are aware of it though, intuitively. But you may not be aware of what's going on behind the scenes, but something big is taking place so they can awaken to their true self. And no matter how much they try and distract themselves, deny it from themselves, hide from themselves, they can't hide the truth because it's within them. It's who they are. It's the core of that. They feel it in their cells, their bones, their DNA, that they belong with you. And they're being guided to you like a moth to a flame. So their true self knows where they belong. So don't worry about the mask they wear or what they're doing in the world, because they're finding the way. And that's a promise there. Their promise is they're taking steps forward. I love how these cards have come out kind of in 2s, because they're giving you a message here. They're saying, my true self knows where I belong. And that's with you, because it's the feeling of being at home. And that's how we feel when we're with our true self. We feel safe and warm and comfortable and all the stress goes away. It's like time stands still in that moment. And they're giving you the promise here that they're taking steps forward to you. So don't worry about how and when, just know it's happening. It's already happening now. And the promise is the promise of your togetherness, the promise of your union, the promise they're going to show up, the promise they're going to make it right with you, the promise of a future. It says, here is my promise to you. I am coming home. Wow. So again, same message, I am coming home. This is what you need to know today. They are telling you here, they're coming home to you. And this can also be a huge sign about you living together, sharing the place you live together, making a home, building a home together. However, I feel it's more about the feeling than the actual place itself, because you could live anywhere. You could live anywhere and it's enough. So they're saying, I'm coming home. I'm preparing and doing what I need to do for myself so the moment can come. They give me the block there. So this is really letting you know if there's a silence or a separation or a block or a delay, it's a preparation for them to get back to themselves through this awakening process so they can do what they need to do to be able to come home. And that's the message. Here is my promise to you. I am coming home. I'm coming home because with you I know without a doubt I've found my home. I'm coming back home to you. And I'm preparing and doing what I need to do for myself at the moment. And that means they are going through an awakening, opening up to their true self to be able to come home. Very powerful message. And their true self is giving you this message, their very essence of who they are, that they are taking the steps to do this. You may not be able to see it yet, so don't get triggered. Don't give up. Don't be frustrated. Don't get angry. Don't do something you regret through a reaction. Instead, respond with love, breathe, and know that you're doing what it takes. You may not be able to see it yet, but know, that means the knowingness inside, which I know you feel and sense. I am moving towards you because each day I'm making steps forward in my own life and in my own growth and in my own journey. And every step forward is a step closer to you. They're coming home. They're already on the way. So you're going to see those eagles showing up in your life, okay? So before I go into these cards, let's bring in the eagle deck. Let me find my eagle deck, okay? Because the eagle deck is about them coming home. Okay, I just need to find it. There it is. Got so many decks now, I never know where they are. So this is my Divine Masculine Comes Home Oracle, which is what they're saying they're doing. So is there anything else you need to know? Yeah, look at this. You can rely on me. So what they're saying is, I promise you, you can rely on me. Now, you may not have been able to rely on them in the past, but you can now. They give me a block, even if there's blocks, because in the blocks, in the silence, in the separation, they are doing what they need to do. They're working it out. You can rely on me. And this is another sign about in the future, you're going to rely on each other because it's going to be equally balanced. That's a big sign of partnership there because you rely on your partner. Sing to me. Sing to me. So this is about you connecting. Maybe you want to sing them a song when you're in the shower. Or you just want to sing around the house. So, and they feel like your voice is musical to them. Sing to me. So what I'm actually connecting with this is that they are receiving symbols and signs through music. And I say symbols because I feel this could be things that pop in the mind when they are listening to music and it's guiding them home. So you could well be singing a song in your head and they hear that song physically somewhere and it reminds them of you and it's guiding them to you. They may also be writing a song about you if they are a songwriter. It says, I would love to look into those gorgeous eyes of yours again. So they see your eyes as gorgeous. Why? Because that's the coming home. When you look into each other's eyes, you come home. They're the windows of the soul and you are the same soul. So when you look into each other's eyes, you connect in that way. And it wouldn't matter if there was no eyesight, you would still feel each other. You would still connect in that way because it goes beyond the physical. So they are saying, I love your eyes because it feels so good to look into them because it's like coming home. And there's something very special about us. I know it, I feel it. So they're saying, I know that we're meant to be. There's something very special about us, that we're a soul connection. I feel it deep inside. This is what they were experiencing. And they're saying, you turn me on still, always have, always will. And that's the truth. Doesn't matter whether it's been a minute or 100 years, 1,000 years. They still get turned on by you. You're their one. You make them feel things they've never felt. They just have to look at you and they go weak at the knees. And it's the same for you. You just have to look at them and you melt. You get turned on, you stand to attention because you know what you want and that's them. And they have that power and so do you. And no one else will ever make them feel that way. That's why they're drawn to you because it's this magnetic bond. So they're saying, you're my one. Looking into your eyes turns me on. You only have to look at me and I become a pile of goo. And that's the way it is, and it will always be that way. So have faith in this journey, because they are promising you today, not only are they coming back to you and they're going to have a life with you, but they're already taking the steps forward to do so. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.